Hello, hello, it is Pippa from Ocean Time, and it is Sunday Fun Day, talking all about cruising. And I want to know, have you cruised yet? Since the pandemic has been over, have you taken a cruise? Have you taken the plunge? Have you gotten on board? I'm going to jump in straight away and say a huge mwah, thank you to everyone that was on the Ocean Time group cruise. I had a ball. I believe they had a ball. It was awesome. Finally, another one has, we've done one, but it was absolutely great. Loved it. Loved meeting the people. Finally, that was great. I look like I have double chin because of my hair. Anyway, say hi. Don't be shy. Hopefully, I will reply, but hopefully I'll be able to see your comments, because lately I have not been able to see comments on here, which is not cool. Show up. So there you go. Please, there we go. Tracy, hello. All right, good. Deb's in the house. All right, where do I start? It's funny because I was talking to my husband about it and the situation of group cruises, and I find it hard to promote myself or to be able to put it in words. Not what I do, but just it's more of an experience, and that's why I can't articulate in words what an Ocean Time group cruise is, if that makes any sense. Pam, hello. I was just thinking about you. I'm like, I tell you and say, hi, Pippa. Looks like you all had an awesome time on the group cruise. We did. But we were there. I think that's when I posted maybe in the Icon group cruise, because we got to start thinking about tours and stuff like that. Let's get in early. I'm excited, so excited, because me, Brad, and Andrew were talking about Andrew, Brad, and I. Sorry, we're talking about what we're going to do in different ports and stuff. So we need to start talking about that. Let's do that. Ugh, how exciting. Deb has a question for Ovation. Ask away, because I've only been on there for 4 days, 4 hours. Paul, good afternoon. Had a great cruise. Missed out on Mystery Island. I have a huge event that was planned for Mystery Island. I had a huge suitcase that was all just for Mystery Island, didn't use it. However, we had our pool crawl, and I believe that made up for it. Had an absolutely fabulous time. Anyone noticed? Rue is not here because Rue is already packed for the next cruise. So hello from Perth. Can't wait for February 2022. Nice. 2022, February the 22nd. Oh, are we cruising together, Thomas? I love it. Deb, Supernova, still be on board. Who is the CD? So is that for Ovation or Quantum? Because Supernova was on Quantum. But they might have transferred to Ovation. I don't know. But I think you were on Quantum. So I'm thinking you might have just written the wrong ship down. Supernova is not on Quantum anymore. Okay. They got off, new band. I can't remember their name. I'll quickly look them up maybe as we're talking. And Mike from Adelaide got off, and new cruise director, his name's John. Don't know where he's from. I'm going to say America. Let's have a look. What day? Day 2 they might be about. That's quick. Where will they be? What's the name? It's like a three word name. They're good. It's a female singer. She has a lot of tattoos. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Where is it? Sorry. I should have just, you know what? I should just go to. They're in. Rookie mistake. I'm sorry that I'm just switched on. That's what they call switched on. Okay. I was dying to know now too. Okay, awesome. I will see you there. I cannot wait. It'll actually be the first time this season where I'm not working the day of cruising. So it's going to be exciting. I won't be as, not exhausted, but it'll definitely be different. But saying that, I am flying down the day of cruising. Flights are like 5 a.m. I am meeting up with family before I get on board the ship, but I won't be working, so it'll be fine. It'll be great. They were still, Deb, they were still meant to be on in March. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe, I don't know. They're not there now, though. Maybe they've gone on vacation because they could come back by March. That's definitely a possibility. So maybe if you were talking to them and they said, oh, yeah, we'll be on in March, maybe that's why. This is a great question. Can unvaccinated yet leave from Australia to do any cruise, or from Singapore, New Zealand to do a cruise unvaccinated due to severe allergies? 1,000%. You can apply for an exemption. However, you need written permission from Royal Caribbean that you are exempt, and don't have to be vaccinated, but just need written permission from Royal Caribbean. If you just Google, let's see, again, I'll have to find it, but this one will be a little bit easier. Maybe, no, BNE. Because people just, they say that they rang up Royal and Royal said, no, it's okay, I don't have to be vaccinated. Well, that's a lie. You do have to be vaccinated. However, I just Googled, if I'm not vaccinated, what if my sailing requirements requires vaccination and I cannot get vaccinated due to a pre-existing allergy? What if I'm not vaccinated for religious reasons? What if I have a recent recovery from COVID-19 as well? Just need to Google. And there is actually a form, and there's an email address that you email. You have to submit it at least 30 days before you cruise, and you'll get written. Let's see here. I'll put it into the chat. But people get caught out on this. They go, yep, I spoke to Royal, and I can't say, well, speaking to Royal means nothing. You can ring up 3 times with the same question and get 3 different answers. You know what I mean? CCL. I assume that's .com. I think that's the email address. Full name, name of the ship, sailing date, reservation number, best phone number, best email, and your reason why you're not vaccinated. It is possible, but you need written permission from Royal. Great question. Grant, hello. Iconic band still on? I don't know. Ooh, where am I? There you go. Tracy switched on was the band for the Trans-Pacific. There you go. So maybe they're just swapping out. Paul, 17 days. Nice. Was about on Trans-Pacific. Oh, on Ovation. Ah, there you go. Had COVID twice. That's no good. Michelle, I've been meaning to message you, young lady. YOLO, finally booked a Royal Caribbean cruise this afternoon. Just happens to not be with me. Another in the works. Yay! Congratulations for getting on board. I need to ask you about my celebrity booking. I'm sure the guy emailed me, but I cannot find the email to save my life, and I have no idea who it was. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Oh, I went to both. Nice. Julia, hello. 68 days to Ovation. Nice. The Jamaican group with the female lead singer. That might have. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they play up on Pool Deck and sometimes in Boleros. I don't go to either of those places. Was Ovation a better ship from Explorer and more to do? I haven't been on Ovation yet. I've got friends on there at the moment, and they love it more than Quantum. Now, they don't have children, so it's not about the sort of water park on water park, like splash zone on Pool Deck. But what they say is it's obvious that it's a newer ship. Really? They like the artwork better. Really? Yeah. And I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit worried that I will feel the same. But I love the Quantum. I'm going to love whatever ship is out of my own city. Okay. Oh, there you go. Deb like Quantum more than Ovation. There you go. Paul, Ovation is great, but I love Explorer. You like the size? Here we go. What's Michelle saying? Quantum, Ovation and Explorer are very different. True. Quite hard to compare, actually. There's a lot to love about Explorer and Voyager, but I am a new ship fan too. Voyager Explorer way better than Ovation. So I do quite hard to compare. I think it's easy to compare because if you like, and I know a lot of people are fans of the Promenade on a Voyager class ship, it's taller, it's longer. That's why I'm a fan of Freedom class, because they're even longer than that. I'm not a fan of Sorrento's Pizza compared to, so you've got the Promenade compared to the Esplanade on a Quantum class ship. Shorter, fatter, just, I don't know. The pub's there. I don't like the layout of the pub. It's like an L shape. Doesn't work for me. I have heard people in the past also talk about 270 is like on another ship. It's that far away out of the way on the ship. So that's funny. And I do agree. Like, you have to walk there, and you can be on that ship for a day or 7 days and not realize, oh, there's actually something down all the way to the end. Like, just stop at Vintages. I don't know. Rosie, hello. I miss my dinner partner. Where is it? Alan, hello. Just got off. I know you just got off Ovation for the third time, but I prefer Harmony. Harmony is nice. I do agree. Is it Jeffa? I'm sorry. I've been on Voyager, Explorer, and Rhapsody. Nice. Andrew, hello, sir. Doing Ovation next month, then Radiance in May, and Brilliance in a year. Nice. I like it. You've got to have that spread out. And I always say there's nothing better getting off a ship knowing you're going to get back on. Speaking of which, cruising so much, I have got my packing down packed. However, I will just be throwing dresses in, and then I'll zip up my packing cube and then sort of get another packing cube. And I haven't actually, normally in the past, I have laid all my clothes out and then gone from there. But I was got home, washed clothes, put them all back in. So I don't know exactly how many dresses I have, but I'm sure it's fine. Do you have the unlimited dining package for the 10th of the 3rd? No, because I did buy like chops and another one, but then with Diamond Plus, you get a discount buying it on board, 2 for 1. And then saying that, I'm in a minimum of a junior suite, and I'm going to be going to Coastal Kitchen because I absolutely love it. It's beautiful up there. It's where chops should be, but the food is great as well. So, yes. Who has done a royal up, yay or nay? I've done a royal up. I did it from a promenade inside on Navigator, and I got a balcony. From memory, it was $70 per person. I was solo, but you pay for 2 people. So a royal up really definitely makes sense if there's 4 in a cabin. So if you're an inside, an ocean view, there's 4 of you, and you can get some really good deals. And I'm talking only like $100 to royal up to a balcony. And so you only pay for the first 2 people. So that's $200. Split that between the 4 people, $50 each to go from an inside or an ocean view to a balcony. Happy days. However, those cabins have to be available. So I also, the 10th of March, the one Deb was just talking about, I've put in for a royal up for not the royal suite, but like a grand loft suite. There was one available. So I made a bid. It's since then, though, it has disappeared. So that it might have been sold, or they might have put it off to the side because someone might have bid on it and they're happy to take that price. Because everyone who bids and then gets their bid, they all move up categories, and then those lower categories become open, which then Royal Caribbean can on-sell again. Yeah. So I recommend it. If it works for you, do it. All right. Oh, great questions. I missed the start and the end of cruise that they used to have on the promenade. Why did you miss the start and the end of the parades? They don't do them anymore on the promenade for Voyager class, but saying that, I've got a friend on the Lure at the moment, and he said that there was a parade. So I have no idea. How many pairs of shoes do I take? I take, I believe, 6. I have a formal pair. I have sneakers. I have like a white pair, and then 2 thongs. I think that's it. Well, actually, three songs. That's why it's 6. But great question. Brad, I miss that feeling of going on another cruise in this season. Want to handcuff myself to the balcony handrails. It's all right. Just go and handcuff yourself next to the casino vault. They won't be able to get you off. Ange, hello. Quantum, 15th of the 2nd. Let's just take our time, shall we? Any recommendations for villa tour companies? Another great question. Had some tour companies reach out to me to tell me that there are a lot of tour companies out there that aren't fully insured and aren't proper businesses. It is hard. You have to do your research. And I think, again, if you find one that you gel with, because for me, they were all the same. I wanted to go to the Blue Lagoon. I wanted to swim with turtles. I wanted to go to duty free. That's all I want. Give me a price. And the prices are anything $5 to $10 different, and they threw in some lunch. But I went with the lady. She was very nice. It was great. I don't know what else to say. Like the Blue Lagoon was great, but it was, I think, 45 minutes away, and I'm just too lazy and won't go back there. I just want a beach. I just want to snorkel. The next time I go there with my family, we're going to go to Hideaway Island. That's 25 minutes away. A lot of snorkeling there. There's a beach, and just sort of hang out there for the day. It's also where the beach hut is, a beach bar, and where they have the fire show. Great question. But yeah, I'm getting off when you're getting on. So Wayne, hello. We booked into connecting. Never again. Oh, tell me more about that. If it's about the fact that you don't get a couch, you get a chair because of the door, I get that, and that's annoying. And especially if I'm just myself or just two people, I will never book interconnecting cabin because I don't want just that chair and I don't want the door there. I get that. But 2 bathrooms are better than 1. And the kids are getting older. So, hi, Tony. There was a parade at the start and at the end of the cruise. I'm with you now. Okay. Yes. You usually take 5 or 6. There we go. Look at us. Tracy. Hello, my name is Tracy, and I'm a chronic overpacker. Seriously, I need to go back and watch my packing videos. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I should do that. Matthew, hello. It's so nice to go through this, but having to have really met you. Oh, look, they're all here. They're all coming out now. What's the best company to book through for tours? Like I said, there's so many. For me, they're same. Just make sure that they're insured. Make sure they're a proper business. And I know people want to give to the locals. So there we go. Look, recommending. Oh, that's Umia. I've done Blue Lagoon duty free, lots of time. I went swimming, done a few tours. There you go. Good afternoon, Colleen. Rue is doing well. I said that I packed him, Matthew. You forgot your reef shoes and your pippers. I don't count my reef shoes as shoes because you are only wearing them like they're part of your snorkel gear. If I take snorkel gear, then that's part of that, right? So I don't count those shoes. I've been reading on another Facebook group where lots of people have been complaining about the new main dining room menu. Have you experienced the new changes on your recent cruise? No, there has been 0 new menu because it's in Australia. I believe they will wait until the ship comes back to America because the food is ordered in advance, contractors, stuff like that, especially because we're on the other side of the world. It's definitely easier to change up food orders when you're closer to America, Florida, and that they've put those changes in place for the new menu. Listening to Royal Caribbean blog Matt, the menus actually that they've changed to were old menus about 15, 20 years ago where they did have Caribbean night or French night and there are staples there, but the staples just aren't every night. I've heard good things from them, as in Matt from Royal Caribbean blog. If he's happy with it, he's a foodie. I'm not worried at all. And yeah, but I don't believe we'll have it this cruise season. But might be a great question to ask at the next, not Captain's Corner, because the captain wouldn't know. When you have the welcome back party, which is day 2 at 10:15, if you don't get the note in your cabin, and you meet some officers when you walk in. So I might ask maybe the hotel director, or hopefully the food and beverage will be there. Great question. G'day. Thanks for tuning in. I think only one from YouTube, but awesome. Michael Franklin, Paul's in the house. Hello, sir. When's your next cruise? Anytime, Ange. Brad, shout out Ocean Time Group Cruise. Do it. It's so much fun. And Lady Luck came along with us for the ride. How good was that? So what Brad's talking about is he won the slot pool on board Quantum. So big high five for that. And he did very well in the casino. I think he got off with more money than he came on with. So Lady Luck was definitely on Brad's side for the group cruise, but he had a ball. And I was saying earlier, Brad, that it's more the memories and the feel. You know how when they say it's not what you say, it's how you make someone feel that they remember. That's what an Ocean Time Group Cruise is. It's the way you feel is, oh, okay, yeah, I want to do that again. Oh, that's awesome. It is, because it's a lot of fun to cruise with people that are like-minded, that you contact before you get on board the ship, and you have your group activity. It's awesome. It's awesome. How many days until your next cruise? 2. Matthew, look, he's already talking about it. The hot cruise, the Halloween Ocean Time Group Cruise. Halloween. It's in October, 7 nights on Quantum. Get on board. But it's over Halloween. It's going to be so much fun. Invite me. We're cruising together in like 100 days or something, 130 days. 63 to Allure. Nice. Oh, so you're getting on Allure as well. I see how it is. I was looking up accommodation in Key West today. And we've got the hot cruise, and then we've got Icon as well. Please, I can't stress enough as well. Icon of the Seas, and not that it's the biggest ship in the world, like who cares about that, but it's going to have a swim up bar. It's going to have not an extension, a floating pool at the back. Say no more. Peter, hello. Just got home from 24 days from San Diego on Holland America. San Diego is a beautiful city. Outstanding. I love it. Michael, Icon, April 6th. Is that the sailing? It could have been. However, I would miss my son's 18th birthday, and he wouldn't have been happy about that. So unfortunately, I had to go 2 weeks later. And trust me, the 6th of April, I will be sad that I'm not there. But you and Ron have a great time. Beach ball party at the swim up bar. Icon, here we come. All these April babies. It's true. All right, what else? The last 2 cruises I've been on through the app. I cannot do my health checks. Does not matter, because you can just do it at the terminal. When you check in, they will ask you 4 questions. Are you vaccinated? Have you had a booster? I don't know why they ask you if you've had a booster, because it's not necessary to have been boosted, but they ask you that question anyway. I guess it's just for their information in case something happens. Are you more than 24 weeks pregnant? And they won't ask you that if you're a male, FYI. So don't worry if you only get 3 questions asked. And the last one is, in the last 24 hours, have you had these symptoms? Diarrhea, vomiting, fever, cough, throat, nose, blah, 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 blah. All right. Next cruise will be the first time Diamond finally see inside the Diamond Lounge. Oh, Tracy, I'm so excited for you. Yay! I love going to the Diamond Lounge at about 5:30, having a couple of snacks, pre-dinner snacks. I like them. I like going to the Diamond Lounge for not breakfast, but like brunch, I guess. And I'm not a coffee drinker, but I've heard plethora of times that the coffee machine in the Diamond Lounges are the best, and they're free. Vax required. You're late to the party on that one, Michael. Yes, in Australia, you have to be vaccinated for Royal Caribbean. However, you can get an exemption, but it needs to be in writing from Royal Caribbean, or you're not getting on. It's that simple. A group of 14, 17 lads from my rugby club looking at cruising out of Brisbane, November 2023. Hello. Does Royal frown upon lads groups? Would be better off cruising P&O? Hell no. Get on board, Royal. But what about the hot cruise? They could be a part of that. That would be epic. No. Trust me. Compare the ships, P&O to Royal. I know which ship I would rather go on. Hello, Peter. Hey there. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. Absolutely. Thanks for joining on YouTube. Had a friend of mine who, let's say, drank a lot of beer and it was a bit, what? Looking up. Oh, you do this to me, Brad, and I can't read. Feminine looking, got asked if he was pregnant. What has that got to do with drinking, though? Friend of mine who, let's say, drinks a lot of beer. Oh, okay. I'm with you now. So he had a beer belly and they asked him if he was pregnant because, really? I got it, Tracy. I got there in the end, Tracy. I think I need to go start drinking. Oh, but it wasn't me, was it? So what else? I felt a bit guilty. This cruise I'm about to go on, there was no pub crawl, bar crawl, there was no cabin crawl, and I didn't do countdown, I didn't do anything in the Facebook group, and but there was a guy, Paul, he was doing the countdown, so that was cool. And today I buckled and I've put up the bar crawl and the cabin crawl. But for this cruise, I know people on it, but I'm still going solo, and it's really the first solo cruise I'm going on. But I need to just get content, and I need to sort of do it live as I'm doing it. So I'm on a mission. Might be nice for you to just relax on one cruise. Oh, Tracy, 1000%. I've been saying to people that I think I might just hang out in my cabin for 2 days and do nothing. I think that sounds divine because I'm working the day I get on board. When I'm at home, like I'm at home for a week, I cruise, back for a week, cruise, back for a week, cruise. And when I'm back home, I'm working every day because when I'm cruising, I'm not working. And so I'm just busy. And so I really need to just I want to go to the Solarium, Sunshine Bar, Solarium at night around 6:00 and find out what time it closes, but just hang out in the pool for the sunset. I want a beautiful sunset. I've taken my camera. I think I only took it on the last cruise, my good camera. I need to go around and take photos of the ship. I need to do videos. I've got it. Do you know, on a daily basis, people ask me about the theme nights. Now, unfortunately, Royal has not changed it up at all. Dress to Impress, formal night, tropical, and then you've got 70s Disco Inferno, which is just an hour-long party, but just happens to be on the Dress to Impress night, which is silly. Also, FYI, Brad, the Quest is actually scheduled for the 270 on my next cruise. So there you go. Different cruise director. Let's see how it goes. Still come down off the high of the Ocean Time group cruise. That's why, Pippa. Oh, I'm lost now. My hubby does that relax. Yes, I need to relax. Diane, hello. We have 32 days celebrity eclipse to Tasmania. Beautiful. Any tips on how to be able to claim a cruise as a tax deduction? Funny you should mention that. My tax guy, so squeaky clean. So I do a group cruise. Why can't I write the whole thing off? Because the only reason I'm going on the cruise is for Ocean Time group cruise. And he said, no, you have to lodge it all and, put in your hours and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I got a different tax guy. So let's see what happens this year. That's what I said, Matthew. It's on formal night. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Peter, we cruised to Tasmania from Adelaide in March 2020. Didn't quite make it to Hobart. I get that. Got to experience 4 days at sea on Bass Strait. Ooh, I hope the weather was kind, because Bass Strait sometimes is not kind. 2 rubbish cruise directors so far. That's why nothing's changed. All right. Don't bag them. It's hard work. Cruising solo to Alaska in an ocean view, thinking of changing it to a balcony for extra $1,300. So confused. People say balcony for Alaska, but you know what? What can you do with the extra $1,300? You can always go up on top deck. Always go on deck 5. Look around. You're in an ocean view, so why do you need to smell? Like, how big's the porthole window? Is it what ship is it on? Like, I don't know. Oh, Deb, no, he was not. Steve from Canada, not up there for me. Oh, Tracy says do it. I don't know, like, if you can afford it, but $1,300, you could use that for a tour, and that would be on the Brilliance. Okay, so what are you talking, like you're on deck 3, deck 4? Porthole, it wouldn't be that big. I would still keep that money, use it for something else, and just go up on top deck. That's just me. He's better than Chris Brown, the Invisible Man. So, well, saying that, Deb, I never saw Steve from Canada around the ship at all. Saying that, didn't really see Mike. The only cruise director I've really seen out and about was Mitch from Canada, who's no longer working on board the ships. He's shoreside now. I've never met Chris Brown, but I hear people love him. It's like, was it Joff? People love Joff. I don't know the guy. I'm just like, eh. And they're like, you what? You don't like him? And I'm like, I don't know him. Tracy, hello, hello. Love cruising. Off to New Zealand in March. Woohoo! Port Vila in May, and hopefully a few more. Would love to do Alaska one day. Look, I always recommend anyone from Australia, if they say, oh, where would you recommend cruising? I always say Alaska. It's so diverse from Australia. Yes, the Caribbean is beautiful and nice, but it's an island is an island, same kind of thing. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Baltic or the Mediterranean, but like I said, Alaska, just the diversity of the landscape, magnificent. Best cruise director was it Cleo? Oh, I don't know if I know her. For me, Abe, Ken Rush, Dan. I love Dan. You know what? I even love John Blair. And when I worked on board, and I'm like 24 years ago, I worked with John on the Sovereign. I thought he was kind of cheesy, but what would I know? I was like 22, 23, but I would love to be on a ship with him now, him and Katrina. I would love it. I cannot wait to cruise with them. David, Abe is my fave. Nice. There you go. No, don't know. Heather, hello. 2 more weeks of work. Oh, and then off to Sydney to join Ovation on the 22nd of February. I will be on that one too. Yeah. Jody, hello. Jody, are you on that one too? Ovation 22nd of February? This is a happy dance. Well, this is just how I dance. Carlo in the pub on Quantum is hands down the best pub singer on the Royal Caribbean Fleet. And I think every single person that's ever gone to the pub and heard a note from the man should, when doing their end of cruise survey, put that in, that he is amazing, he's the best, but say it like, I don't know, how do you tell the company that this man is such an asset? Like, seriously, an asset to the ship and to the company? Just one more. Love it. Yes, Deb, he was great. Great. Ovation has the best bartenders in the musical. Go look for Wesley. Oh, okay. They move around though, Tracy, and that's where they get you. Is the Tassie a 4-nighter, Pippa? Which one? What? I'm not going to Tassie. Am I? No. I'm going to Tassie next season. I think there's a 5-nighter I'm going on. And hello. Yes, his contract is up at the end of February. It's true. That reminds me, I need to take some gifts for some crew. I need to write that down. Hang on. So next cruise also is Valentine's Day. And I'm going to be away Valentine's Day. So, and I can say it very freely and openly here because my husband never watches this, that I'm going to hide some things throughout the house. And then I will surprise him that he will find them on Valentine's Day. Have you ever seen the holding cell on the ship? No. Why would I have seen that? What are you implying? Ever heard of anyone being incarcerated for during their cruise? Absolutely. People get chucked in there all the time. On my first cruise, and also the rumors on a ship are insane crazy. There were broken glass on deck 15, 3, 4 panels, and the rumor was that there was a bunch of guys got rowdy, smashed them, and they got kicked off at the next port. So most, depending on what goes down, people are left in their cabin. You might have a security guard outside their door. Michael Franklin Pool, I don't know. But I guess if they need to, definitely they have a brig on board that they can slam you in. Hide things around the house and confuse your sons if they find them. Pippa, because just one more. Pippa after midnight at the bar. Oh, yeah. No, I say that too. Okay, that is true. I say just one more. Carlo says one more. No, he says just one more too. Did he take that from me? So I would say to my friend Ron, oh, just one more, Ron. Moron. So not that he thought I called him a moron, but that's just how I heard it when I said, just one more, Ron. I got to stop drinking. And, but so it's just carried on. So I do like to end the night with just one more as well. All right. Well, I'm going to head off. Did he take it from you? Maybe. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. We'll do the numbers. We'll do the dates. I'll ask him. I'm going to head off. I can't say I've got to go pack because I've already packed. Definitely will be doing more lives this coming cruise because, like I said, I'm cruising solo. However, I know a bunch of people on board, so I'm looking forward to seeing all them. But it will be my first time solo, so it definitely will be different. But like I said, I need to chill out, relax more, not do as much. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Bye, people. Have a great cruise. I will. Usually in bed by 9 on my recent cruise. Sucks cruising with kids under 9. I'm going to relax in my cabin. Like, I'm going to maybe go to the show and then the show finishes, let's say at 11, and then just hang out in my cabin. But then I'm going to go see Carlo. Oh, I don't know. Leanne, you're still on board the ship. Hope you had a great cruise. I'm out of here. I'm going. All righty. We'll talk soon. All right, everybody. Thanks for being on board. See you later.